Welcome back with ODHtv. We got the season 3 episode 8 trailer. We're about to watch it right now and break it down. Let's go.
Kanan with Ronnie on some business, and I need to know what it is.
You've got competition. You need to make an example of whoever this is.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Let's get this money. You got no business with my son.
We made the game, Raquel.
Stay away from him. I thought I was done. Somehow this shit got a way of grabbing you back.
She ain't gonna bother you no more.
Wow, that was a lot of information. Let's get to it. All right, first up, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Who's this guy? Why is he meeting him, and why is it in the trailer? Breeze, maybe? It would make sense that this could possibly be Breeze. He's got to meet him soon so he can start learning. We don't know. Ronnie's there. Might be an introduction. At first, I thought that was the same dude that was in the hall when Jukebox came to see Kanan. But I put the picture side to side and it didn't. Something was off. But could be. All right, what's next? All right, so this is going to be a problem. Rock went to go see Pop and Snaps, and it looked like they're probably in a restaurant that they own. And I'm sure she went in there to go talk to them about Kanan. Because right here, she's definitely sending a veiled threat to these two. She definitely sent a veiled threat when she said, "Stay away from my son." And I think she's going to be a problem. I don't know, I just have a feeling that when it comes to things like this, she calls the shots. Feel like she changes Snap's mind a lot to get what she needs. All right, next, what's this? This one we have Ronnie and we have Kanan sitting in a restaurant. I'm going to go ahead and say that they're talking to Snaps and Pop. And I think they were summoned to meet Pops and Snaps after Rock showed up. And they probably explaining to them, look, you got to take care of this problem. We got a problem with her. You know what I mean? You got a problem on your hands and it's not going to go away. Because there's definitely two people. If you look at the trailer, you see Kanan look two different directions. So definitely they're talking to two people. But I'm pretty sure it's the same place. Same glasses on the table from when Rock was there. All right, what's next? Okay, so this one I'm going to have to play the video with so you guys can look at it and try to help me figure out what's going on here. Right now I see Jukebox in an altercation with some girl. She's got Aisha on one side. It looks like they're fighting over a bag. I don't know if that's Crystal or not. She's got long hair. Crystal's hair is usually straight, but could be curly now. You know how you females are. Y'all a different person every day. So if this is Crystal, this could be either going to or coming from that gig that they have in the mall opening up for Shanice. And I don't know, maybe she told Kanan and Kanan showed up and that's how she found out. So someone could either be trying to rob them or she's having a fight with Crystal in the subway station. Because Jukebox is going to find out that Crystal and Kanan are messing around. So this could be an aftermath of that, or it could be that other thing. Now let's go way out on a limb and say maybe this is how Jukebox get kicked out of the group. Because we know her singing career is short-lived and she has to start running the streets at some time. Who knows? Let's check this out. And I have no idea. In the trailer, all he did was have a straight face and then turn and look a little surprised. Couldn't tell you who he's looking at, what he's looking at. I can't even see the background. It's so blurry. It's really hard to figure this out. I even put that background in Photoshop and tried to clear it up and sharpen. I couldn't figure it out. So next. Well, that's definitely Rock's mom. It looks like she went over to her mom's house. I'm not sure whose house this is because Rock has her bag. So if she's home, she probably wouldn't have a bag in her hand. But it looks like Rock's mom asking for money and Rock's going to give her some. All right, what's the next one? Okay, so in this scene, just like where Pops and Snaps were telling Kanan and Ronnie that they have a problem with Rock, now we have Quan talking to Rock because he found out somebody selling that Southside H. And he's letting Rock know she got competition. She got to do something about it. And the war begins. Next one.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Here's Lou, drunk with a firearm. Those don't mix. I mean, what are we doing here with this guy? Not only drunk with the firearm, he's shooting at somebody. Or could he be shooting at a figment of his imagination? I mean, he is drunk. He might be trying to yell at them, "Get out of my head," you know, one of those type of things. And falling over. And I'm going to assume after Lulu walked away, Marvin found him and took him to Rock. and now Rock's got to take care of him. However, I don't think he's going to be taken out anytime soon. I just think the whole family has to get back together before the tragedies begin, so it can have more impact when one of them gets taken out. I like that character too, man. It's a shame. Alright, next one. There was really nothing to go on with this. It's just Marvin. He just turned his head pretty much just like the other Kanan shot. You never know with Marvin when it comes to a scene. Like, I didn't even expect him to run into Gerald's kids in the car. That was way out of my imagination. I didn't even think that. But I will say that is definitely Marvin, and that looks like the guy that was in the last picture. I don't know why he's yanking him off that motorcycle like that, but shout out to that stunt man with the legs way up in the air, really selling it. It's a good show, man. Everybody's involved. Everybody's doing a good job. All right, next one. All right, so this is a scene with Rock and Marvin where she's telling him, let's get this money. So she probably told him about the new connect she has and trying to get him to get on board. And he obviously says yes because he says yes in the trailer. Next one. All right, so we have Rock here and she's getting ready to pop somebody. But looking at the beginning of the clip, at first she has a suppressor on the gun. There's no suppressor when she's aiming. So I think they did this out of order. I think she's aiming, and then later on she puts the suppressor on to do what she has to do. I'm guessing though. I think I'm right. Next one.
She ain't gonna bother you no more.
Yo, who is Ronnie talking about in this clip? Who's not gonna bother Kanan anymore? My opinion, I think Ronnie's gonna take out the ACS worker. Or he's gonna give her one of those warnings that he gave Vanessa, talking about her family and what might happen. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be back on the next one.
Get her. Player to player, I mean. Games that you playing, I seen.